What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Tiberius here. I'm back with another video. Before we get into this video, I ask you guys to like, comment, and subscribe, and watch the video to the end for the YouTube algorithm. Thank you. Let's get into it. Alright guys, today I want to talk about minimalism and why I became a minimalist. And I'm not gonna say I specifically became a minimalist, but I'm starting to gear towards more becoming a minimalist. I'm starting to very rapidly shift into becoming a minimalist. And I feel like I'm doing that based on, as a child, coming from poverty, coming from a situation that wasn't really positive, not having enough and always struggling. Of course you would desire more, but through my different avenues of life and, having a lot and then losing a lot and having a lot again and losing a lot, I started to find this hypnotic rhythm where I started to really see that I don't really require much, and if I am to acquire things, such as my camera, such as my computer, such as my PlayStation, as you can see even over there, that I don't really need. All I need is the things that make me the happiest most, which is but make sure that I keep it to a minimum. Like, my whole living area is like always like very immaculate. I like everything to be clean, and I realize that me having a lot of stuff creates a lot of problems with cleaning. And I just feel like when everything is there's barely anything around, or having a lot or having enough, it helps keep everything clear and condensed. And cleaning in general is very it's a meditation in itself. Just having everything, just cleaning everything and making sure everything is nice and clean and straight and having everything in order. I don't know if I'm starting to like just have a bad, starting to pick up a bad OCD habit, but I just don't like to have a lot anymore. And that's just grounded in me, like I said before, having so much before and just losing it, and then having a lot. Like, I had a lot of money at one point, I'll lose a lot of money, and then what I'm saying, and I'm struggling. And I just feel like when I keep things to a minimum, and not just with my area of living, but just outside of that, it does help keep this sense of clarity. It does keep you at peace, because you don't require much, which means that you open up room to obtain more, and not just materialistically, but spiritually, mentally. You just have this clearness of thought, this mental clarity, and it really does help a lot. When I clean my room, or when I clean a lot of other things, it just brings so much clarity to anything that I'm trying to produce, or anything that I'm trying to create, or anything that I'm trying to do. And I said that before, but just it really does help. So I don't know if any other people feel like that, but I know I definitely get that sense of just not needing a lot, you know what I'm saying? Because then you can save more, you can, you don't have to work as hard, you don't have to work as hard. Not that saying I don't want to work hard or be a hard worker, but I feel like you don't always have to push yourself to the limit if you're not obtaining a lot of things that's unnecessary to try to keep up. Because I've had, I had the Jordans, I had the, at one point I didn't have it and I was chasing it, and I feel like on this path to success and trying to become successful and stuff like that, I do want to keep this sense of humbleness within me. Like, just because you can get it all doesn't mean you need it all, because everything that you ever really need is inside. External forces don't make you happy. External materialism doesn't make you happy, because you can have it all. And like I told you guys before, it was getting back to a point for me. I'm in New York, I'm getting a lot of stuff, and I'm like, I don't really need a lot of stuff, and I caught myself in that rhythm again, and I just tried to back up from that sort of lifestyle and dial it back down to something more simpler and not needing as much. As long as I got a nice creative space where I can work on my passions, work on my dreams, and obviously now I'm going to be transitioning into a position where I can, take care of my son and stuff like that. Obviously I need room for my child. I can't stay here in a room forever. I do have to transition into having a space for my child, but really nothing much more beyond that. Okay, my light had went out on me. Don't know why. This thing is broken. It's like too hot, man. So I'm gonna throw it out. But yeah, I feel like just not needing a lot, man. It really does help anybody's sense of being clear and not needing enough, man. And when I'm making these videos for you guys, these blog type videos for you guys, I always like to give you guys the raw part of me, and I like to give you guys the happy part of me, the sad parts, the anger, because I feel like a lot of YouTubers, the problem with a lot of YouTubers is they're not really authentic. They're always painting this picture that everything is always perfect, and as soon as they cut the camera off, it's not really like that. And I really just want to be that open person with you guys. I really want to be completely transparent, because I feel like a lot of times people, of course, if anybody that does YouTube or whatever the case may be, there's certain things that you always want to keep private from the public eye. But I feel like with me specifically, there's always those little minor things that I don't want to speak about unless I feel like I should speak about it. It's like get to that point where I want to talk about it, but most of the time I will keep everything open with you guys. But back to the topic, definitely like a peace of mind. Definitely love a piece of, just not needing enough. Not needing a lot. It does help mentally. It helps mentally. It helps physically. It helps financially. It helps emotionally. Just having a space of clarity. You always want to have that. So that's basically the video for today. I just wanted to speak about minimalism and drop some content, because I've been trying to drop this video for you guys, but I never got the chance to. And having this clear space of nothing really to do right now just gave me the time to really just remember to make the video for you guys. And as well, I'm reading this book right now. It's called The Key Guy. It's basically the Japanese secret to live a long and happy life. And it's really good so far, because it speaks about a village in Japan that the living rate is close to 100. They live a long life because they live a life of like this, not really needing anything from the outside world, like a lot of expectations. Everybody eats healthy. They just live a real peaceful life, and it's an island based in Japan. And I love reading Japanese things, because that's my thing. One day we all going to Japan. Remember that once the world opens back up. That'll be the vlog. But for now we just hanging out in Texas. But yeah, man, I appreciate you guys for watching my content. Like I said, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next one.